Good evening, Matt Wordsworth with ABC News. The Treasurer has once again been forced to defend her plans to plunge the state into a record $90 billion of debt. The criticism has come thick and fast over the government's high-taxing, high-spending economic plan. It was supposed to woo the regions, but some haven't been won over. Here's state political reporter Alison Horn.
Jackie Trad wants Queenslanders to embrace her economic plan. The government's well-rehearsed sales pitch a pact with the regions.
We are borrowing to build.
Borrowing that will blow out the state's debt level to a record $90 billion in 4 years.
Why has the Treasurer broken a government commitment and given up on debt?
We do not apologise for investing in regional Queensland.
The $50 billion pledge for infrastructure projects will largely be outside the southeast, but many in those regions aren't impressed.
It was great to hear the Treasurer mention the regions 43 times in her speech, so that was wonderful. But really what we saw was a lot of re-announcements of projects for the regions. There wasn't a lot of new money.
In the beef capital, Mayor Margaret Strelo is chuffed with payroll tax cuts for regional companies.
We're definitely seeing a focus on the regions now, and I'm delighted to see that payroll tax concessions are a part of that package.
But she concedes it will take time to make a difference. On the Darling Downs, businesses are worried about the LNG royalties hike.
To have this increase, a 25% increase out of the blue, is just, it's devastating for the industry.
All aboard! All aboard!
And the Gold Coast is miffed it missed out on funding to extend the promised light rail to Burleigh.
I'm stunned that there was no some funds set aside. I would say that the project is going to be delayed for 12 months.
The LNP is also critical of the multi-million-dollar land tax hike for big business.
This is a budget that puts Queensland into a big fat black hole.
How is the opposition going to pay for their promises? That is the big question for tomorrow.
On payments, the LNP has today revealed its plan for a multi-billion-dollar infrastructure fighting fund bankrolled by opening up the Galilee Basin. Exactly how the opposition will do that will be revealed tomorrow in its budget reply speech.
Every cent of royalties from the Galilee will go to the Queensland Infrastructure Fund. Now, the Infrastructure Fund will exclusively build hospitals, schools, roads and bridges all across Queensland.
But not a single mine is operational in the Galilee Basin. The first is expected to be Adani's Carmichael project. A final Queensland government decision on whether that mine is approved is due tomorrow. Alison Horn, ABC News, Brisbane.